Listen. Listen to 5 people talking about clothes and appearance and match the speakers 1 to 5 with the statements A to F. There is one extra statement which you do not need to use. Speaker 1.
2 weeks ago, I went shopping with my sister. She wanted to buy a pair of jeans and I needed a new dress for the end of school party. I usually borrow something from her, but this year I really wanted to make a fashion statement. We spent ages looking around until we settled on 2 dresses, a black one and a red one. My sister was insisting that I buy the red one, but I wasn't so sure. Anyway, luckily for me, I chose the black one, because at the party there were about 6 girls all wearing the same red dress. They felt silly, and I looked great.
Speaker 2.
I was out clothes shopping with my brother last Saturday when he suddenly decided his hair was too long. So, we popped into a hairdresser's and he got the shortest haircut you have ever seen. Something close to a buzz cut. But to be honest, he looked pretty cool. Then I had a flash of madness and wanted to do the same. But just at the last minute, I changed my mind. I think you need to be really slim to look good with that kind of haircut. Anyway, when we got home, my brother had to listen to a whole evening of my parents shouting at him about how silly he was to get such a short haircut. Thankfully, it was only him they were shouting at.
Speaker 3.
I'd sort of realised I had a problem a few months ago. I bought a pair of jeans, but I had to buy them a size bigger than usual because they didn't fit. Then, a few weeks later, I tried the same jeans on and they were really tight again. There was only one answer for it. I stopped eating cakes and sweets and drinking all those soft drinks which are full of sugar. I even started using my brother's treadmill. Within a few weeks, I could easily fit into those jeans, but I didn't stop there. I lost lots of weight, and now I look and feel like a new person. I recommend it to everyone.
Speaker 4. I like to keep up with the trends and some people say I'm a fashion victim. I change my hairstyle a lot and if something isn't in fashion, I never wear it. My mum shouts at me because I spend all my money on clothes, but that's what I'm passionate about. What can I do? The only time I did go a bit too far was when I saw my favourite pop star wearing a blue outfit. She looked so cool. So, the next day I went shopping and got loads of items that were blue. I have to admit that it was a bit silly because most of the things stayed in my wardrobe, never to see the light of day. Speaker 5.
I've never been interested in fashion. I usually wear casual clothes, tracksuits, t-shirts, that sort of thing. And just because there was a school party coming up, why should I change? But my friend is the opposite of me, and he suggested I improve my image, just for one evening. I tried to argue with him, but it was hopeless. In the end, he offered to lend me one of his trendy shirts, so I accepted. I had a really great time at the party, but I don't think it had anything to do with the shirt. My friend rang me up a month later and told me to keep the shirt, since I liked it so much. But in reality, I'd forgotten all about it. It was under a pile of clothes in my room somewhere.
Listen. Listen to a conversation between a man and a woman, Glenn and Jane, at an art gallery and read the statements. Write T for true or F for false.
So, did you like that last work of art?
Work of art? You call the lights going on and off in an empty room art?
Didn't it make you feel differently about the world?
What? The only thing it made me feel like was a fool for buying a ticket to this place. I could have been doing something much more exciting.
Come on, you enjoyed the paintings in the first room.
Some of them are okay, I suppose, but the rest of these, what did you call them?
Installation art.
Yeah, I just can't see the point.
I think you have to be very intelligent to think of all of these ideas. I wish I had that much creativity.
Now, let's take this painting here. What is it? It's just a curly fuchsia line on a red background. I could have made that.
You used to be good at art in secondary school, I remember. What happened?
Nothing really. I just got bored of it. I didn't want to study art like you did.
I'm surprised I didn't give up on art in my final year at school. Did you ever have Mr. McManus for art?
No, but I heard he was pretty strict.
He shouted at me once so much that he made me cry. If only I hadn't dropped those paints.
Poor you. Is that why you never turned into a famous artist, do you think?
Perhaps.
Hey, look at that tiny colourful picture over there. How much is it worth?
I think that one was bought in an auction last month, actually, for about €1 million.
What? Then maybe you're right. These artists must be very clever if they can get people to pay silly amounts of money for any old rubbish.
You're right. That is a bit too much. But you can't call everything rubbish. Come on, let's go and get some lunch.
Not yet. What about the gift shop?
But you never buy anything.
I know, but I'd like to have a look.
OK, it's my dad's birthday soon. I'll get him a poster or something.
Yeah, he'll like that.